Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel and thank you so much for watching today. If you are new, you are highly welcome, and for my returning subscribers, thank you so much for coming back. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about all requirements to study in Estonia and the procedures to study in Estonia as well. So I will be talking about Estonian today, Estonia. Yeah. Please, before I continue, if you are new, please do not forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel and turn on the notification bell, alright? Subscribe, click that subscribe button and go to the section, to the bell that has that notification. You turn it on so that when I upload a new one like this, you will be the first to watch. Thank you so much. Now, there is one thing you need to understand that, first of all, Estonia, where is Estonia? Estonia is a country in Europe. It's one of those Schengen nations, alright? It's a Baltic country. Remember, there are three Baltic countries. We have Estonia, we have Lithuania, we have Latvia, alright? Estonia is very cool and is found somewhere in the Baltic regions, alright? A lot of international students are moving to Estonia, and today I think that is necessary and mandatory for me to do this video because I know admissions will soon start in Estonia. First of all, before I even forget, admissions in Estonian universities are always from December 1st to April 21st, alright? Most admissions in Estonian universities will commence at that time, December 1st to April 21st. That is December 1st of 2021 to April 21st of 2022, alright? So if you want to apply to a university in Estonia, being it the Tallin University of Technology, the University of Tartu, or some of the business schools in Estonia, know that that is the period in which you are going to apply for between December. Most schools will be open in December. And again, you need to understand that there is an application fee for you to pay when you are applying in Estonian university. I am going to talk about that, okay? Then again, now, how do you apply to universities in Estonia? In order for you to apply to a university in Estonia, there is a central platform that is used by all international students, being it from Africa or Europe, alright? It is called Estonia Dream Apply, alright? On Estonia Dream Apply, I'm going to link it down in the video description. When you go to that link, click the link, and on the link at Estonia Dream Apply, you are going to see sections where you are going to select your courses or your programs, alright, and the type of degree you are applying for, being it BSc, MSc, or PhD, alright. You will also find a section for you to select the university in which you are applying for, okay. It is there as well. You are also going to find a place to put in your details, your name, your surname, your date of birth, your passport details. Remember, you also need to upload or show a scanned copy of your passport data page in that same portal, alright. And you also need to upload your documents, all your documents in PDF scan copies, alright. And when you upload them, you upload your motivation letter and you submit. Then this is what you need for the documents. If you are applying for a BSc in Estonia, make sure you always check the requirements. Requirements are very necessary, alright. Check requirements to be sure to know what you are applying for. And now the documents you need your WAEC certificate if you are a Nigerian or coming from any other country. Original copies, alright. Don't bring the one with the scratch card, no. Then if you are applying for master's degree, you need your O-level. What did I say? If you are applying for masters, yes. If you are applying for masters, you need your bachelor's degree certificate and the transcript, alright, alongside your advanced level and your ordinary level certificate. This is now for Cameroonians, okay? Because Cameroonians, you will provide the O-level results and the advanced level results, but Nigerians will be showing by the WAEC, okay? And some other countries will also be showing the O-level and the WAEC results as well. Sorry guys. So that is what you need to understand. And when you submit these documents to the Dream Apply in Estonia, or the Estonian Dream Apply, alright, you are going to also write a motivation letter. Mostly in most universities in Estonia, they will ask you to write a motivation letter of about 500 words, alright. Remember, this is 1, 2, 3, 4 letter words, but it's one word, okay. So you are going to write 500 words for your motivation letter, and you add it to the Dream Apply and you submit the documents, alright. When you submit the documents, remember, it is not yet complete. There is something you still need to do before your application will be complete. Now, for your documents or your applications to be checked or assessed or looked into to see if you are qualified or not, you have to pay an application fee of around 100 euros. All right. Now, the application fee payment, or let me say the amount, varies from university to university, because I remember when I was checking the University of Tallinn back then in 2015, I saw something like, was it 100 euros or something like that? But just know that the application fee varies. At the University of Tallinn University of Technology is around 100 euros, but at the University of Tartu, it is not fixed. It varies per program to program. There are some that you pay 80 euros, some 60 euros, some 100 euros, and so on and so forth. All right. So that is what you need to know. Remember again that if you are paying the application fee, you should put it in your mind that the application fee is non-refundable. Non-refundable means that when you pay, whether you get the admissions or not, you cannot retrieve the money back. They won't give you. All right. That is an application fee. And note that if you don't pay this money, your application or your file will not be looked. It will not be checked. It will not be, you understand what I mean? If you don't pay the application fee, your file will not be considered or checked. Nobody will check it. So make sure you pay the application fee and respect the deadlines. All right. Like I said, December 1st to April 21st. That is the date in which you are going to apply for your programs in Estonia. You can choose to apply for 2 or more programs to increase your chances of getting the admissions. All right. Now, these are the first 2 documents: the online application and the application process. For the requirements, like I said, I already mentioned that already. You need your WAEC results, you need your ordinary levels and your advanced level, you need your BSc and the transcript, you need your MSc and the transcript in case you are from Nigeria or Cameroon or any other country that use the WAEC or the O level results and you are applying for BSc, MSc and PhD. All right. So that is what you need to know. Again, now when it comes to the requirements, remember there is Ielts score. Something just came to my mind. There is a video I did about the University of Luxembourg, and someone came under the video and asked if he can get admissions without showing the Ielts score. I told him so like I said, I told this young man, and it reads, you can get an admission at the University of Luxembourg without the Ielts score, but your chances are limited. That was my reply. The comment is still there. Then I further went ahead to say that, but if you have the means, write the exam. And somebody just came under that post and said, stop saying things you don't know. You can get an admission without the Ielts score. There is something international students don't understand. Before you say something, sometimes use your brain, use your mouth, and think, okay, before you respond. I didn't say he cannot have it. You can have it, but your chances are limited. Remember, you are not the only one applying from Nigeria. There are students applying all over: Bulgaria, America, Denmark, all over. All right. And remember, Luxembourg don't take too many students, so the competition is high. If somebody meets the requirement and you miss the requirement, and the person have the heights and you don't have the heights, they will drop you and take that person. As simple as ABC. This thing is logic. It's not as if we are battling. I'm just trying to, because there are a lot of international students that will just come here and spew nonsense. They don't even know some of these things. So going forward, let's forget about that. Like I said, Ielts score is very important when you are studying in Estonia. All right. When you are studying, or if you are looking for a program to study in Estonia, know that the minimum band score you are going to get is 5.5. Band score over 9. All right, 5.5 is the minimum. Schools in Estonia will always ask you, and remember, you have to have at least 5.5 on all the grades. That is 5.5 for listening, 5.5 for reading, 5.5 for speaking, and 5.5 for writing, at least in all. That is 5.5 overall band score. All right, so that is how many Estonian universities will ask. But again, some will still ask you to show the TOEFL score. The TOEFL is still okay, but for me, I have written only Ielts score almost 3 times, so I have experience in that and not TOEFL. So that is what you should know. Now, going further to the motivation letter, let me elaborate again. Like I said before, earlier on, you have to write at least 500 words. If you don't write up to 500 words, that is where you will lose marks. Losing marks in this case is that when you are being let me say, if you have submitted your admissions, you pay your application fee. In Estonia, you will be ranked on 10 marks, all right? Evaluation is done in Estonia on ranking, based on ranking. Alright, somebody who has 8/10 and you, if you have 5, the person with 8, his or her chances are big to get the admission. So they will rank you based on your qualification, they will rank you based on your documents, your motivation letter, your English proficiency, and those things. Alright, so make sure you follow the rules very well and do the right thing. Like I said, after that, you have submitted everything. Now the ranking has been done, evaluation is in process. That is when the ranking is done. All right, and for the evaluation process, you may be called and an interview done over Skype or Zoom or whatsoever. They are going to tell you, okay, and the interview may be either between you and the interviewer, or they may give you an entrance or qualification exams or some few stuff to write to prove that you are actually fit for the program. And during the interview, you may get your results immediately, and if it involves writing, all right, for especially for most economic students or nursing students, you will always write, all right. For students who deal with calculation, you will always write. So in case the evaluation is done by writing, know that you will not get the results the same day, but you will definitely get it. All right, someone ahead of you is already advantageous ahead of you to get, or let me say already has an advantage to get the admissions before you. All right, and the questions will be given. In a case of the writing, the questions will be said, and I think the best score is going to be 60 on 100. If you get below that, you may not be accepted. All right, so that is what you need to understand. After that, the results will be gotten and an admission decision will be made. Now the admissions is going to come either in a conditional offer, or it will just come like a plain admission. Conditional offer means that maybe probably you have one of the requirements you need to meet, or maybe there is something you still need to fulfill before they can give you the requirements. For example, they may decide to admit you if your Ielts score is not 5.5 on all the sections. All right, they may admit you and tell you you have to go through an assessment, maybe through an interview or an exam, to prove that. And when you write the exam and you prove that, they will get you full admissions at that point. So that is how you need. And some schools will equally ask you, let me say, give you a conditional offer and ask you to legalize your documents, maybe probably at the embassy, or they will tell you some places to go, maybe at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs or Higher Education. It depends on them. All right, that is how Estonian schools work. They may tell you like that, and if everything being equal, you are ready to move. So that is what you need to know about schools in Estonia. Like I said, there are a lot of universities. There are not too many. I think there are about 10 or so. All right, so the University of Tallin University of Technology, and the University of Tartu are the most renowned universities in Estonia. All right, pay attention to the application fee, pay attention to the registration deadline, or let me say the admissions dates. All right, and pay attention to the documents and the Skype interview. During the interview, make sure your internet connection is strong and powerful. Pay attention to the English language proficiency. All right, I know somebody will still come and say, I'm from the University of Boya in Cameroon, can I use that? Like I said, you may be accepted. All right, but someone who has the Ielts ahead of you is already advantage 10% ahead of you. All right, I hope you understand. If you get a proficiency test from the University of Boya in Cameroon, because it's an English speaking university, all right, found in an English speaking region, if you get an English proficiency from there to show that your lectures were done in English, and somebody comes from the University of Yaoundé 1, same in Cameroon, where lectures is mostly done in English or French, and shows the Ielts score, the person has advantage over you. So you need to know some of these petty things. All right, like I said, it's on Estonia Dream Apply that you are going to find your course, your school, your program, or the tuition fee or whatsoever. All right, I hope the video was helpful. If it was, know that these are the requirements, or the requirements and the application procedures for Estonia. I'm going to link the link, or let me say the link to Estonia Dream Apply down in the video description box, so that you can check it from there and probably you apply. All right, thank you so much for watching. Until we meet again.